Good morning, and thank you for joining us on Cincy Lifestyle this morning. We sure appreciate you being here with us. We hope your day is getting off to a good start. Mona, hope yours is too.
You know what, Clyde? It is. You know, I woke up this morning saying it's going to be a great day. And you know where there might be a great day every day? I can tell you, it is at the Sidmar Lodge Care Home in Edgewater, outside of London. They have recreated famous album covers, and I'm telling you, I love this story. They replicated the makeup and the perfect pose. The recreations, they cross genres and decades, just including covers by David
Go,
Bowie
girl. Look
and
at that.
Taylor Swift. I know it. Look at that. You know, Madonna, Michael Jackson, they've got them all right there. There's Adele. You know, which I love that one. Oh, she's bad. She's bad with her walker. I love it.
Truly bad.
Which one? Do you have a favorite one? Which one would you choose, Clyde?
Mona, you know, this morning before our little production conversation, the producer and I thought about what album cover we'd most like to see you on, and I have the perfect one. Remember the Ohio...
Okay, which one?
Okay, remember the Ohio Players' Fire album? That's the
Yes,
one
I do.
where there was a very sultry model standing there with nothing on but a fire hat and a strategically placed transparent fire hose. And so help me, that was the first thing that came to mind when I thought about these album covers and the one you would make. What do you think of that?
Well, Clyde, you know what? I think that about 45 years ago, I would have done that. And now, yeah, I could do it with a little more clothes and probably a lot of less hose.
No, Mona. The hose was strategically placed. I mean, really.
Yeah.
It just kind of depends on where you think strategically placing the hose would have to be.
Now, was it a fire hose or was it like a garden hose? I can't remember. I might have to go for the garden hose, Clyde.
Well, back in the
but
day.
I do remember that. That was a great album.
Yes, it was.
A great album.
Yeah, exactly. Do you, just for the sake of giggles and grins, have one you think I should be on, Mona?
Yes, I do. I love the Michael Jackson Bad. And I think that you should do that. I can see you in a leather jacket, Clyde. It would be so good. And that look that you have with people, you know, that is so charming, but yet don't mess with me. You got that look.
You're standing on my toe. Would you please move that look?
It's not looking like that in my head, though, Clyde. Not that look.
Got it. Okay. All right. Well, now that we've gotten you off to a good start, later this morning on this program, you're going to see what happens when love and real estate mix together. And we'll spend some time looking at how we find balance in these difficult times in which we find ourselves. But first, what was your favorite toy? Now, for me, it was a G.I. Joe, much to my dad's chagrin, but that's a whole different conversation. Well, whether it's that G.I. Joe or that pink Barbie vet, remember that, or Gumby, there's a good chance you'll find it at Route 68 Vintage Toys and Collectibles in beautiful Xenia, Ohio. And joining us now to talk with us more about that is Rob Eldridge from Route 68 Vintage Toys and Collectibles. Rob, thanks so much for talking to us this morning.
Hey, thank you for having me. Good morning.
All right, so tell us a little bit about the store and what the inspiration for it was.
Well, the store is, we're right here in Xenia, Ohio, and we're a small little shop, but we pack a powerful punch, all kinds of vintage toys from the 1920s up to about 2000. We try to stay 2000 and down. A little bit of everything, something for everyone.
So what made you decide this is the thing that we need to do right here, right now in Xenia?
Well, Xenia is a happening place. There's a lot of great things happening in town. A lot of growth coming, new restaurants, some of the best coffee shops and bakeries around. Me and my wife have been in the toy business in some aspects for the last 15, 16 years. We both walked away from our career jobs to spend more time together and enjoy true life. And we've been blessed. Our shop's going on 3 years, and we're very thankful. We got great customers. and we do pretty well. And Xenia's really happening.
So, and you're helping to make it happen. So tell me a little bit about some of the more common vintage toys you've got in the store.
Well, right now, very popular. Our best-selling items are monster-related things from, the Frankenstein, Dracula kind of monsters, the 80s 3 3/4 GI Joes, and we do real well with the older GI Joes, the 12-inch, more doll-like, I guess I should say, 60s GI Joes. We do real well with those, but we sell a great variety: superheroes, some comics, just a good variety of things.
So, what are some of the coolest toys you've got?
The coolest thing I think right now are some 1960s Aurora monster models. We also have some 1950s battery operated robots that still work. Those are just treasures and just hard to find. The greatest thing is when people walk in, this world can be crazy sometimes, but when they come in the shop, they're happy, they're smiling, and they're getting a good memory for their childhood.
I'm sorry, go ahead. Didn't mean to interrupt.
So, I mean, it's just a good day every day. You know what I mean?
I guess working in the toy world the way you do, it would be a good day every day, and glad you're out there doing that. So why do you think it's important that you do what you do, that you keep the vintage toys alive?
Well, I mean, it's just, me and my wife both appreciate antiques, and we love history, but growing up in the era that we did in the 70s, those toys are hot, and people want that memory from their childhood. Maybe their parents couldn't afford it then, or maybe they lost that toy, and it's just a treasure. It's not an addiction. Oh, well, I guess it can be an addiction for some, but it's just that treasure of finding that piece and that childhood memory. It's just a good thing.
Right quick, what is the single biggest ooh-ah toy that you have there that people walk in and go, ooh?
Man, there's a lot of things in here that they do that for. I think right off the bat, I have a unique drawing on NASA paper from the 70s of the very first drawings of R2-D2 from Star Wars. I don't have a value on it because I don't know how to value it, but that's probably the coolest thing that I have that people ooh and ah over.
Okay, all right. So let's help people get up there and ooh and ah some. Tell us how they can check you out online and connect with you.
The best place to get us is on Facebook or Instagram at Route 68 Vintage Toys and Collectibles. We do buy and sell. You can reach us at 937-903-5607. We are a full-time business, 10 to 7 every day but Sunday.
All right. Rob, best of luck to you, and thank you so much for talking to us.
Absolutely. Thank you. Have a great week.
You too. Mona?
Bye-bye.
Well, Cincinnati is currently a hot market to be in for real estate, and there's one Westwood couple who is flipping homes with good intention. So Allie took a trip out to the west side to see why it's the, in some people's opinion, the best side by checking out their latest flip.
Guys, welcome to Westwood. Come on in, we're going to show you around.
Meet Leah and Ryan. Leah is a real estate agent and Ryan is a designer. Together, this husband and wife duo have been flipping homes in Westwood, and that includes this quaint 1938 cottage bungalow.
Truly, when we acquire a house, we're very intentional with our design and making sure that it is a good representation of the house and the neighborhood.
Yeah, we definitely want to be influenced and let the house kind of tell us what it needs in a way. So, for instance, down the street, we had a completely different thought process around how we wanted to remodel that kitchen. This kitchen felt like, we've opened it up a little bit. It felt like it deserved, in a way, the things that we placed in it. So it was all sort of completing this vision in order to make sure that it was complementary, not only to the house, but the neighborhood. And
flipping a house is one thing, but making a house a home is another. And it's also no easy task. There are many decisions made along the way, and that even includes picking out small features like faucets and tile, all in which combine to create a unique sense of style for that next homeowner.
Yeah. There's a lot of kind of knockdown, drag out sometimes.
We're very passionate in our own rights.
We're very passionate in our own rights. Even though it is a small bathroom, I treat it no differently than the large kitchen downstairs. Like, it still needs to represent, it shouldn't represent the Home Depot special. It should represent true design and intention. That is like our word, intentional. If it's, why are we sticking this faucet in there? Why did we come up with this tile? All of that. And if we don't have a reason for it other than it was cheap or on sale, it's out.
Good intention fuels Leah and Ryan, and they aren't slowing down anytime soon. and that also includes future flips that will be reasonably priced.
Our next flip is actually going to be here in Westwood, of course, but it's going to focus on affordable housing, and we feel a responsibility to not only deliver homes in this price point and to this level, but also the people that have been here that want to stay here and they want to own a piece of it, they should 100% have that opportunity. And so our next flip is going to be right around $100,000 when it hits the market, and I think that's the one I'm actually the most excited about to date because of what it's going to afford somebody in this neighborhood. But Ryan and I are passionate about the West Side. We're passionate about Westwood. As you can see, I took the opportunity to always rep. The community here is unlike anywhere we've been, and we feel a responsibility to, within our homes that we flip, truly it pays tribute to the neighborhood that we live and serve in.
Well, if you'd like to check out any of Leah and Ryan's past or current projects, you can follow them on Instagram at, I love this, I flippin' love you. Clyde.
That's a pretty good one. With schools, workplaces, and general lives simply flipped upside down during this pandemic, it's real easy to feel like everything is out of control. So, how do you get your life back in balance? Well, for the answer, we decided to ask an expert. And that expert is joining us now, Cheryl Ann Skolnicki, the founder of Brilliant Balance. Cheryl Ann, good to see you again. First, let's remind everybody what Brilliant Balance is and how you created this idea.
Sure. So Brilliant Balance provides work-life mentorship to women who want to be rock stars at work and at home. And I know I want to feel like a rock star. I know most working parents do. And I know most of us feel like we can't because there's just too much to do and honestly not enough time to do it. So it's exhausting and we start to think it is what it is. What choice do we have? But when you have someone in your corner who's been where you are and can really help you fit all the pieces together and still have a little room to breathe, it's a game changer. And that's what Brilliant Balance is really there to do.
And so why is it so perfect to get this balance in our lives, particularly with all the folks working from home right now?
Yeah, I think the word of the day right now is resilience. It's not practical to have that vision of balance where we get everything perfectly set and then we don't move a muscle and we can just forget it. Like at this point, we're going to get knocked down. We've sort of come to realize that is going to happen. It's about getting back up again and having a dynamic sense of balance where you really can find your way again over and over, no matter what might happen and what life might throw at you.
You got a few tips for folks to help them regain that balance?
I do. Right now, I think there are 3 things that I would encourage anyone who's struggling with balance to think about. And the first maybe is not so surprising, and that's sleep. I think everybody functions better when they're well rested. So we think better, we make better decisions, and we have better mood regulation when we have a good night's sleep. So it's kind of like mom always taught you, right? We just start there. The second piece is to honor your reality. And I think so much of this is about having open, courageous conversations within our families and with our bosses and colleagues about what's practical, what's doable for us right now. So we're not kind of lying to ourselves and to each other about what we really can handle. And then the third piece is to think hard about zones. We're all working from home, me too, and so much of our lives can get integrated. And we're much better off when we think about some clear boundaries in our day where we're parenting or we're with our spouse or we're doing our work. And we can really settle into being where we are in those moments.
All right, so you're making this advice available, he tried to say, through some virtual seminars or other methods of consultation. How can folks connect with you to get to those?
Yeah, the simplest thing to do is to go to the website, which you have right on the screen, or you can just Google Brilliant Balance. You'll find a lot of free content there. And a great place to start is with a free consultation. So we're happy to speak with anyone who is struggling with balance right now, wants to get it better, and we can kind of figure out where you are and what are the first steps to take to get you on your way.
Okay. All right. Cheryl Ann, thanks so much for talking with us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Well, coming up here on Cincy Lifestyle, have you heard about essential oils? Well, yes, they're little drops of concentrated plant extracts that can do big things. And we'll talk to the owner of Blue Ash Essentials about different ways these oils can help in your home and in other aspects of your life. We have all that, so much more in just a few minutes, so stay with us. Well, welcome back. All right, you've probably heard about essential oils, but these tiny little bottles are filled with big problem solvers. And they can solve problems from household pets, to relaxation. I love it. There's something for everything today, and we want to dive deeper into what they are and how they can be used. And so we are welcoming our guest today, Paul Mata, the owner of Blue Ash Essential Oils. Thank you so much for talking to us, Paul.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. Essential oils really can be used for a number of different reasons. So talk about what they are and a few of these uses.
So it is actually the oil is derived directly from the plant, different parts of the plant, using either steam distillation or being cold pressed, which is usually the more fruity ones. And anything from obviously aromatherapy to skincare, even some like muscle tension uses, bug repellent, different room sprays. It's really endless, and that's why I really, grew a passion for these oils, just because I love, problem solvers essentially, and they're so versatile.
They really are. Okay, so this is a problem that, because I am deathly afraid of bugs, so I bought some sort of mint oils, and they said that could actually deter bugs from coming into your house. Is that true? And what kind of oils are bug repellents?
Yes, so the most potent one would be peppermint. All types of bugs, pests, mice. We had a huge stink bug problem last year, and I would constantly just be spraying peppermint everywhere. You could even dab a little cotton ball with some eucalyptus or peppermint. It's like the stronger, mintier ones that really deters them. So any like problem cracks area in your house, I would just drop a few droplets of peppermint, spearmint, eucalyptus, and leave them there. Or you could just make a at-home spray in whatever bottle you have with distilled water or alcohol, and just mix in a few of the drops, however to your liking. You could smell as you go, and that works wonders for me.
It actually makes your house smell better. I just love that smell, eucalyptus and peppermint smell. Hey, you know what? At the end of the day, I want to relax. So talk to me about which oils are good for relaxing.
So obviously lavender is the big powerhouse here, and what works for me personally and what I've researched is a lot of the fruit ones like orange, lemon. We offer bergamot as well, lemongrass. Not only does it, combine to make an amazing smell, but it just promotes a calm environment. You could do it first thing in the morning. I know a lot of us are working from home, so it could kind of set the tone for the rest of the day. And, I think the most popular is obviously lemon and lavender, just because they blend so perfectly. But I've been getting into more of the other fruit ones like lemongrass, orange, which are also just amazing smelling and just, put you in the right mood for the day.
I got to try that one. So, Paul, tell people how they can connect with you and get some of these oils.
So we could be reached on Facebook, facebook.com/Blue Ash Essentials. Same link for Instagram, it's Blue Ash Essentials, or on our website that has all of our contact information. And we're pretty quick to respond. So any questions about like, what can I do for this, skincare, things like that, we'd be more than happy to assist with that.
All right, Paul, thanks for talking to us today. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me. Have a great day.
Okay, I'm in. Get me some essential oils. Hey, we'll be back with more Cincy Lifestyle on the other side of the break. By the way, be sure to check us out on Facebook, where we post all our guest segments and community stories there for you to watch and share with your friends. So like and follow us now at facebook.com/Cincy Lifestyle. Stick around. We'll be right back. Nice looking skies out there today. Really nice day today, but the tropical stuff comes back tomorrow. More heat, more humidity, so stand by for that. Also tomorrow, here on Cincy Lifestyle, we're going to explore the relationship between local farmers and restaurants. The chef at the baker's table will talk to us about some of the vibrant produce coming from northern Kentucky farms and how he's using it in the food he serves.
Wow, then if your dog has allergies or is just high maintenance, well, she's not the only one. The founders of Pugalicious Treats will tell us how they got started and how they're helping pups all over the tri-state know just how good they are. All that and so much more happening tomorrow on Cincy Lifestyle. Hey, giving that pup a nice treat. I like that.
Yes, indeed. Pugs are interesting animals, aren't they, Mona?
Yep, they really are. And you know, that's Cincy Lifestyle for today, July 14th. Today, Tuesday, July 14th. That's the day, Clyde. I got to know it. And we thank you for watching. Reach out to us. Let us know what you think. Hey, let us know what your favorite album cover is of all times. And make it a great day.
Thanks for watching our video. If you liked what you saw, hit that subscribe button. You can also check out full episodes of the show you've never seen before or watch your favorites again and again. And as always, make it a great day.